How to prepare current affairs for the UPSC Civil Services exam? This is one question that keeps bothering us, whether be it in prelims, mains or interview. We are unsure what resources to follow, which newspaper to read, whether to make notes or not, which is the method that is most efficient. Let's cover all of this in today's video. Firstly, you have to read any newspaper. You can read either The Hindu or The Indian Express. It does not matter whether you are reading some other current affairs. You have to read a newspaper because nowadays questions are more analytical in nature. And if you read newspaper on a daily basis, you will have knowledge of certain things that probably even you don't know that you are aware of these things. I don't know if I'm making sense to you, but this is very helpful for you, especially in eliminating the wrong answers in a prelims examination. So read any newspaper. Then what I did was I followed the newspaper from the mains perspective rather than the prelims perspective, because even in a single day's newspaper you will be able to get about 100 MCQs. So that's very difficult to keep up when the newspaper keeps on piling for about 6 months or 1 year. So what I did was I created 3 Google Docs, that is GS1, GS2 and GS3. I use Google Docs because you can access it through multiple devices also, and secondly there is also the text to speech to text feature which will help you save time. So I use this. So what I did was all the topics that are present in syllabus in each of these papers, I created them as subheadings, and whenever I read the news articles, if any news was there, for example if there is a bill or act that has been passed by the parliament, that comes under GS paper 2. If there is any recent environmental conferences or anything regarding science and technology, then it comes under GS paper 3. If there is any international events that are happening in news, for example the Ukraine war, it comes under the GS paper 2 under international affairs. So I made such 3 different documents, and I put only the news which was like constantly getting repeated. So this will be very helpful for you in mains. You will also get certain additional data such as certain reports what they have said or certain examples which will help you in enriching your mains answer paper. And it will also help you in eliminating the wrong answers in your prelims. So read a newspaper. Secondly, you can read the monthly magazines from any coaching institutes. Different coaching institutes such as Vision IAS, Insights IAS or Forum IAS come up with a monthly magazine which is usually free of cost. You can download it from their websites and it will have most of the current affairs that is happening around us. More than prelims, it is actually very helpful for the mains, but even for prelims sometimes few questions will come from there. So read the monthly magazines. So the next resource is the PT 365, which usually gets released few months before the actual prelims exam. So if you are following any monthly magazine, then you need not read this because it is usually the summarized or the brief version of the same monthly magazines. But if you did not have the chance to read the monthly magazines, then you can go for the PT 365. But if you're still keen that you have read the monthly magazines and you still want to read the PT 365, at least do it from a different coaching institute so that you're not reading the same stuff again and maybe some additional information you'll get. So usually different coaching institutes come up with this document. You can use it for your prelims. Nextly, for covering the current affairs that is specific to science and technology, every week, that is on the Sunday edition, you will get a science and technology portion in the Hindu newspaper. So read the current affairs regarding science and technology from there. Secondly, you can also go through the websites of ISRO as well as NASA, where you will be updated with the latest space missions that are happening. Thirdly, the website of the Ministry of Science and Technology. In this, any developments in science and technology, you will get all the current events that is happening regarding this from this website. And along with that, you can also follow any YouTube channel which is dedicated to any emerging technologies, that is artificial intelligence, data science, data mining, etc. All this, it is necessary for you to understand this. So follow any YouTube channel, or even you can follow any Telegram channel. So all the current affairs regarding science and technology will be covered from all these sources. Next, you can follow certain websites, especially the PRS India website. Any new bills that come or any new acts, the summary of these acts you can get from this website, which will be helpful for you even in prelims for eliminating the wrong choices when they ask about certain bills. And secondly, you can also visit the websites from various ministries, that is Ministry of Science and Technology, Ministry of Environment, Ministry of Women and Child Development, Social Justice Empowerment. So basically all different ministries, you go through their websites, you will be able to understand the new schemes that are released, or if there is any recent summit that happened or conferences, were there any reports released. All this information you will get from these websites. So any current developments you will cover from the websites of these ministries. So do that. So I hope I have covered everything. Thank you for watching. See you again in my next video. Until then, bye.